you've identified your lifestyle with the image. Does that get a little tiring on you?
No, not really.
Do your work?
Not really, because the basic premises of Playboy really are out of my own particular convictions and dreams and aspirations, and I also don't feel obliged to. I mean, there's a certain number of things that I have to do for business or promotional purposes, but it really doesn't get in the way of the living, and the living is good.
What took you so long to come into Dallas with the club?
Well, initially we didn't come into Texas, which would have been and always has been a very logical state, because of your restrictive liquor laws that have since changed. It has taken us this long since then, because for the last several years we've been concentrating on expansion into resorts and overseas casinos. We're really just now getting back into, both domestically and internationally, into club franchising again.
You've probably been asked this before. How do the bunnies here stack up against the bunnies elsewhere?
I think not only from tonight but also from previous experience that some of the most beautiful girls in America come from Texas.
Do the Dallas cheerleaders provide you any inspiration, or do they provide any competition? They're pretty well renowned.
What is that? The what?
The Dallas Cowboy cheerleaders
Oh.
are known for their obvious attributes.
Well, I have been partial to Texas girls for a long time, so I think you got a lot of very pretty ladies here.
Okay, you enjoy the club?
Yes, what I've seen so far, and I understand the initial response is more than gratifying. In other words, it's a little overwhelming, and we're delighted.
What do you expect is going to set this apart? Dallas has got some very stylish clubs and has for a few years. What's going to give you an edge in a town that's been very fickle in its loyalty to a new hot spot?
Well, that's one of the curious things about Playboy. We started the Playboy clubs during a period in which clubs as such were diminishing, and are really, I guess, the only one that's been successful in franchising clubs or in multi-unit clubs of this kind, throughout the country and world. I suppose the magazine is the reason that it kind of keeps revitalizing itself, because the magazine deals with various contemporary considerations in terms of lifestyle and good living, and then the club reflects that.
Okay, thank you. Be talking to him. Be talking to him. Act natural.
Oh,